today on the live broadcast, broadcasting episode number 7. Who is your greatest of all time basketball player? So for the sports fans out there, this episode is for you. About to get the Q&A queued up so we can go ahead and get some comments in the chat, see what people thinking. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day outside today, so I am doing my live broadcast from the good old outside. That's right, showing off a little bit of this weather. Um, hmm, let's see, what's a good color? I like this purple, so let's go with this purple. All right, let's start the Q&A session. Boom, let's let it roll. Move that over so you guys can get engaged with that. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. As I'm getting the Q&A set up for the episode, make sure it's ain't crooked. You know what I mean? I want y'all to be able to see that correctly. Okay, Q&A session has started for all the sports fans. Greatest basketball player of all time. This should be a good episode, like I said. You know what I'm saying? We're going to gear this one to the sports fans today and see who was the greatest on the court. I must say, I'm having a splendid day. Everything's going good, can't complain. For once, it ain't sweltering hot. Very, very tolerable today, so you know what I'm saying? Thankful for that. So, we're kicking it outside today. Live broadcast, episode number 7 of Ronald H's live broadcast. Hello, hello. What's up, Rosita Cologne? Y'all watching in real time? Okay, I like that. Get them lights on there. Can absolutely. I'm all ears. What happens when you fight a dinosaur? I don't know what happens. Seem like you get trampled on or something. I don't know. You get your ass kicked. I can dig that. Greatest basketball player of all time. We are reaching out to the sports fans. This one is your episode today. You know, it's a lot of sports fans. Can we get some hearts in the corner for the sports fans? If you just joining, welcome to episode number 7 of Ronald H's live broadcast. What up, Natalia? For everybody viewing, can get some hearts in the corner, a couple likes on the top. Let me know you viewing in real time. Greatest basketball player of all time. You know what I'm saying? There's so many great players, so I know, you know what I'm saying, you guys got some interesting comments to let everybody know who your pick is as a great basketball player. If you subscribe to my channel, I want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We are definitely moving in the right direction for our subscribers go. 279 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty good. considering not even asking no one to really subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? It shows that 200 plus people actually likes the videos that is being showed. So big shouts out to all my subscribers right about now. Can we get some hearts in the corners for all my subscribers? You know, let them know we got love for them. All right. Now, greatest basketball player. I know a lot of people want to say the infamous Michael Jordan, but you know, other players are welcome just as well as other members. Meantime, between time, Rosita, let's get another joke. Oh, for you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Greatest basketball player of all time is the topic of discussion today for this episode. We'd love to hear your input, or if you got a joke to tell me, open the jokes too. What was it like growing up Chinese in the U.S.? Um, I would imagine that that could be an experience, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're from China and you come over here and the whole culture is different. You know, so I would definitely say that in the beginning probably it was a tough transition, but now what I'm saying I'll say is good. But the U.S. is welcoming to almost everybody, though. Like, what I'm saying? There's not too many races that or nationalities that the U.S. is not welcome to. Like, the U.S. is one of the most diversified countries. Are my parents strict? Ooh. When I was younger, yes. There was a lot of rules to follow and things like that. But as I got a little older, they did, what I'm saying, end up being a little bit more lenient. But, what I'm saying, being grown up today, I can see why, what I'm saying, they felt the way that they felt. But, all I can say is you gotta love your parents. Shout out to all the parents, what I'm saying. Can we get some hearts in the corner for the parents? Anybody who watching, get some hearts in the corner for the parents that, got through child raising, got their kids grown up. Big shout outs to y'all because, yeah, it's not an easy job. I definitely can say that, what I'm saying, looking at it today. Parenting, it's a lot of tough choices. And, what I'm saying, you never would really know the full story of what a parent sacrificed for their child or children. Any sports fans on? Where the sports fans at? You know what I'm saying? Who we got that is currently waiting on the NBA to return? I'm down with that, Dean. The Dean Goldberry. We will make great housemates. Jordan is the GOAT. I knew he was gonna come up first. I did. I knew he was gonna come up first. Can we get some hearts in the corner for Michael Jordan, making the first public presentation on this episode as being labeled one of the greatest of all time basketball players. And we get some hearts in the corner from Michael Jordan. Well, shoot, I recently seen some arguments though that they're trying to put certain people in that same category. I ain't gonna say their names, but um, yeah, they trying to say, that if the two was in the same league, the one would dominate Michael Jordan. I don't really believe that that's true, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. Any of the sports fans, can we get some likes on the top? You know what I'm saying? Let me know you're watching in real time. I see y'all out there. Hopefully y'all having a wonderful day. Facts are facts. Only poster I had on my wall. Bird was my favorite. Okay, I dig that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but Larry Bird was great in his own right though. You know what I'm saying? Like Larry Bird was great in his own right. You know what I'm saying? He did do. Am I who? No, man. Absolutely not. For those who are just joining, we are talking sports this afternoon. Greatest of all time basketball player. I'm waiting to see a whole bunch of names up there today. I believe this is gonna be a high powered episode where what I'm saying. Bird he was awesome, but yeah, six championship rings does say a lot. You know what I'm saying? I will say that when you are a 6 time, 7 time champion, that does say a lot. You know what I mean? But hopefully, we get a few more debatables. Because it is some great basketball players. Yeah, Kobe was great in his right. You know, Kobe was great. He stayed with his team even when he didn't really have a team. It kind of just got chopped up, but he stayed diligent and worked with the people around him, and then brought it back together. Get some hearts in the corner for Kobe Bryant. Now I know we should be able to get some hearts in the corner for Kobe Bryant. At least one. Don't do me like that. Some hearts in the corner for Kobe Bryant. All right, sports fans. This is your episode. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to see the sports fans that come in. We're gonna chat it up a bit. See how people feeling. Educate some people on different players in the league. Because I'm sure it's a lot of good players that ain't even talked about. I know LeBron is amazing, but I find him so unlikable. I mean, hey, that Yeah, because they say some stuff about Jordan too that yeah. But I feel you though. I feel you. You know, like times is different. All my sports fans around the world, this is an opportunity to engage live in a sports chat on my broadcast, episode number 7. What is? Oh shit! I know. Finna fix that because I see. I was tripping. I was tripping. Hold on. Hold on. Because I was tripping. And I ain't realized it at first. But I'm coming back for those who was just joining. Who is greatest of all time basketball player? Who is the greatest of all time? Who is your? Okay, get that back right. Get that back right in the sense of kicking off episode number 8, right? Larry Bird. I see Shaq in the house. Okay. Yeah, Shaq definitely, you know, since he didn't stop playing basketball, he got a big personality, that's for sure. But okay, V, I see you, Larry Bird. Okay, it's 2 for Bird though. Get some hearts in the corner for Larry Bird. Where y'all at? They being shy, y'all. Y'all supposed to kick some hearts out for Larry Bird. All right, but who we got? Who we got? Who is your greatest of all time basketball player? We got Larry Bird, Kobe, Jordan, and Larry Bird. You know, and LeBron thrown in the spectrum of being good currently. But who is the greatest in your eyes? Live, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's opinion is welcome. Do you believe that? Do you agree that Larry Bird is a great basketball player? If so, can we get some hearts in the corner though from Mr. Larry Bird? I think they leave out Isaiah Thomas. Okay, I see some hearts coming up for Bird though. Okay, there y'all go. Appreciate y'all with them hearts though. Don't be shy. Uh-uh. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Go on and kick them hearts out. Sports fans, if you own right now, go ahead and put a couple likes on the top so we know you're watching in real time. You know what I'm saying? But they forget about one of the best defensive players though, Mr. Dennis Rodman. You know, Mr. Rebounder himself. They don't talk about that aspect that much, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, Dennis Rodman, he had them hands though. He knew how to recover the ball, you know what I mean? But anywho, you know, staying on topic though, greatest of all time basketball player. Any sports fans in the house right now? If y'all in here, a couple thumbs up. Let me know you checking in real time. If you don't have a GOAT, just say hello. It's real versatile. when you come to this channel, you know. Clyde Drexler, sign your second grade graduation card. That's what's up, Dean. That's what's up, Dean. You got to meet Clyde the Glide. Get some hearts in the corner for Clyde the Glide. Mr. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Can we get some hearts in the corner for Clyde the Glide? That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know. One time for Carl Malone. Speaking of Clyde Drexler, one time for Carl Malone. Get a couple hearts in the corner for the mailman. I'm gonna be like the mailman. I'm gonna deliver. Absolutely. Greatest of all time basketball players, sports fans. Where y'all at? Don't be shy. Hit the likes on the top. Let me know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all looking in real time. My man Dean met Clyde the Glide in second grade. There's a fun fact for you. Shout out to the Dean, by the way. Man, today is a beautiful day. Like, I'm talking about the wind is nice, you know. It's just a real beautiful day to be sitting up in the shade when you got it made, you know. Monday, the week that started. Surprisingly, you know what I'm saying? It ain't all hustle and bustle. Maybe that was in the earlier part of the day and it cooled off. But it don't look too bad to be out right now, so I'm out kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make some new subscribers live, though. You know what I'm saying? Since I hardly ever ask anyone to subscribe, I'm hoping that people who came in and checked, you know, uh-oh, did I see Muggsy Bogues? Okay. I mean, we know who Muggs is, though. It's all good. They know who Muggsy is. But yeah, you know, it is nice out today. I hope people is getting out, getting some air. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at is the air quality alert. You know what I'm saying? We was kind of smoked out real bad. You know, there's a fire situation going on up north, and is this coming down south to where, like, you know what I'm saying? It smelled like Woodstock almost, like something was burning. So yeah, I'm glad to be out chilling with the wind blowing, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Really working on this channel. Let people know about the progress. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of this channel is, you know what I'm saying, to definitely, you know what I'm saying, have a break from reality where, you know what I'm saying, you can have some laughs and you can kick it with a cool dude like me when I come on and make these things, you know, because I don't know if any of them will do, but I'm sure for what I got planned, it's going to be a large series of live interactions, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to be reminded that this is a real channel operated by a real person, you know what I'm saying? This is no AI. Well, I try not to use AI, so I just try to be myself and, just do what I do and engage and build this thing on a live broadcast, talking to people instead of doing all that typing. So let's get your fingers working. Let me know who is the greatest basketball player of all time. Don't be shy. Sports fans, couple likes on the top though. They might put some hearts on there for you if you give this feed a like though. Oh shit, man, what the hell? Situation going on. Make sure everything was good. Okay. But yeah, okay. So Mosey Bowles though, what y'all think of that? I think little man had them hands. He was good in his time. But if I had to throw out a great one, I definitely would throw out Will Chamberlain though, just to get the ball rolling. I throw out Will Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? He was balling in his own right. Okay, Steph Curry. Yeah, I give Steph his props. And we get some hearts in the corner for Steph Curry. See if he's likable in the chat today. Yeah, Will. You know, he'll always be remembered in the game for sure. I think we all hope to always be remembered. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna be always remembered for something. I hope it's something good though. No doubt. I hope it's something good. Good at life or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could be monumental. I don't know. But they always say aim high, don't think low. So we ain't trying to do nothing but go up. So let's talk about who is your greatest of all time basketball player. You know what I'm saying? For the sports fans. I don't think there's too many sports fans in here. I don't see that many likes on the top. But it's okay. It is okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come in and get comfortable with the thing and give it a little thought and hit me with something. hmm But should they do, like, they kind of lowball Scottie Pippen, though. You know, they kind of give him the Robin situation with the Batman and Robin. I mean, yeah, it's obvious, but you know what I mean. It's just not enough. Say it's only one. I mean, I guess, hey, if you feel it's only one, I mean, it probably is, though. It's only one that definitely will be remembered above all, though. And I kind of think it really ain't really, I think it's just really, yeah, because the shoes will live on long after everyone is gone. So, I mean, it'd be hard to forget, you know what I mean? Get some hearts in the corner for everybody who got some Jordan sneakers on right now. This is where it's supposed to light up though, like a Christmas tree, cause everybody looked down and was like, "How he know? How he know I got Jordans on my feet?" hmm It's supposed to light up like a Christmas tree. For all the people who got the Jordans on their feet right now, let's get some hearts in the corner for everybody who got the Jordans on their feet right now. Also, the record, yeah, it is hard to compare, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody they play their best game. Whether you was the wheel on the team or you was the main thing, everybody they play their part. But a good team always help you be great, and that's one of the fundamental talents about what I'm saying, being a good leader, because what I'm saying, working well with others is not always taught. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of good basketball players out there that what I'm saying, they got their records or their accolades, or what I'm saying, whatever they achieve. Then you got some real underrated players like what I'm saying, Penny Hardaway, like what I'm saying, back in that whole Orlando deal with him and Big Diesel. You know what I'm saying, he could have been, but I don't know if just enough people didn't believe in him, or what I'm saying, he didn't meet the contract obligations. I don't know, but hey, sometimes you think about, like, man, what if I just was able to do that thing that I should have. Yeah, because that's what a good leader does. You know what I'm saying? They don't stand there with their arms behind their back. When they see they up against the odds, they come through in the nick of time. For sure. But yes, the league has definitely been evolving, that's for sure. Cause I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna watch it this upcoming season though. I gotta get some highlights from some of my friends. Cause like sports have changed a lot though. Like what I'm saying. It's like these new times. Like people scared to be touched. Like I remember sports used to be like it was a little contact to prevent someone from scoring against them. You know what I mean? But now everything's so crazy. Like they don't a little ain't gonna hurt nobody. And sometimes it be accidental. Nobody just intentionally want to hurt somebody. I would hope not, at least. But none the least, I'm having a good day. Hope y'all having a good day, man. The WNBA is like rugby. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that, huh? Me neither. Last thing I heard is one of them went across seas and like was arrested, and they like didn't want to let her come back at first. Yeah, I don't keep up with that at all. I ain't gonna even front. Not the women's one. Not just because they're not just because they're women, but I just don't keep up with that. Can I help you for a wheelchair? I mean, you can suggest that if you need someone to help you with a for a wheelchair. Because I mean, you never know who might see this and might reach out to you and be willing to help you achieve a wheelchair. You play rugby. It was a chick. It was a lady. It was a lady. Oh man, sorry to hear that, G. I am. I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna keep you prayed up though. It must have been a man too, cause I definitely remember a lady went over there and she had some oil cartridges or something, and they wouldn't let her come back to the U.S. Yeah, I think we talking about two different instances, but it's always risky when you go over to them other countries. Like, going there could possibly be easy, but it could turn into a hassle coming back though. Cause I don't know. They say ah, I'm not gonna read that part, but yeah. Cause yeah, I'm not gonna read that part. But I'm having a good time. I hope y'all having a good time. I hope y'all having a good start to the week. You know what I'm saying? Can we get some hearts on the corner? Can we get some hearts in the corner? Because we trying to get through the first day of the week. Which technically odd though, because in certain times, Saturday is the first day of the week. Hey, whether I know it or not, it ain't my business. Uh. No, it is not my business. I am not going to judge the situation. But yes, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Could be some resemblance, like you could mistakenly have that thought. It happens though because now, man, it happens now because now we in a time where people was born one way, but then now they identify another way, and you got to really be neutral with everybody. Because I had a couple instances where, at first glance, I thought it was a dude, but it wasn't, and I was like, "Ow." So I was like, "Excuse me, sir," and it wasn't a sir. I think they was making the transition to be a sir though, and I wasn't. At first glance, I wasn't sure, but yeah. So it is. It's a slippery slope now. Got to be very careful, as they say. But without a doubt, you know what I'm saying. I'm having a good time on the Monday, getting the week started. Instead of making a collabo, I'm kicking it live, getting my week started, dropping a new episode number 7. They call Pats. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. But yeah, sports fans, talk to me. Who who else played the game pretty well? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they ain't necessarily just gotta be the greatest of all time, but who would you say played a fair game? Sure. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to shoot. If I ain't sure what it is, I think they are bro. We go either way. I don't know. But yes, it is beautiful. It's a nice 80 degrees, but you know what I'm saying? The sun ain't just beaming so tough today. Y'all just don't understand how good it feels to be outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels real good to be outside right now. You know what I'm saying? If you got your phone in your hand and you about to head outside, you put some hearts in the corner. There we go. I see Magic. I was waiting on somebody. At least Kareem Barkley. I mean, hey, we gotta talk about others. You gotta mix it up though. We can't just be hung up on Mike. Now being grown up, do you still want? I mean, you probably still want to be like Mike. I seen Mike with this young thing. I seen Mike earlier, like maybe like yeah earlier yesterday or something like that. Yeah, you might want to be. You might still want to be like Mike. I ain't go front. You might still want to be like Mike, cause yeah, he ain't playing. Mm, not that guy, but shoot, other good basketball players. We just gonna go ahead and give a little NBA history. Who actually contributed what to the game? I ain't seen nobody say Isaiah Thomas yet. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna slide up out of here. But appreciate you guys for viewing. I gotta make a move, but I'm gonna catch y'all later though for sure. Absolutely. Till next time. Take care and have a wonderful day.